In Matthew chapter 22, the temple becomes an intellectual battleground between Jesus and various groups, in which Jesus engaged with religious establishments in political, theological, and spiritual debates. It was on Tuesday in Holy Week that the representatives of the religious leaders, specifically a lawyer, posed question to test Jesus, saying, "Teacher, which commandment in the law is the greatest?" Jesus said to him, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the greatest and first commandment. And a second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. On these two commandments hung all the law and the prophets." In citing a double commandment, Jesus puts the heart back into the law. Loving God was beyond a doubt the most important aspect, but it did not make sense if it was not accompanied by the law of love for God's people. Our love for God is a covenant and not a contract. This implies that our love must go beyond the demands of contractual agreements, for it demands a love with all, one's heart, one's mind, and soul. Covenantal love demands more, even when not asked or mandated. In bringing the vertical and horizontal dimension of love together, Jesus enunciates a holistic spirituality. The covenantal relationship with God is also a call to a covenantal relationship with one another. Those who believe that salvation is merely a practice of the vertical dimension of God and self end up looking like a pole facing heavenwards, directionless and meaningless. But to this vertical pole, if the horizontal dimension of love for one another is added, then there appears the symbol of the cross. These two commands sum up all other commandments. Amen.